last we left off, you guys had managed to finally find your rescue target in the depths of what you knew to be a Xanathar hideout. You guys had managed to deal with the wizard who was guarding your quarry, as I just accidentally pressed a button that I wasn't supposed to, and bring him back up to full health. From there, you guys managed to escape and make your way back to the surface, heading back to the inn where you now reside, meeting up with Volo and getting your reward, which, as it turns out, unfortunately wasn't gold, yet seemed to be something potentially better. You guys were given the option of taking control, let's say, or taking ownership of a recently purchased manor in the Northern Ward. You guys decided to accept this offer, and after signing the paperwork and paying the necessary fee, you guys were the brand new owners of what you now know to be Trollskull Manor. At this point, you headed back to the Yawning Portal, and I believe you guys went back to rest, if I'm not mistaken, and then figure out where to go from there. I assume to go and investigate your new home here in the city. So, the days before you, what do you wish to do?
I'm gonna go out by myself. I'm gonna leave the tavern early, without taking breakfast, and I'm gonna go as the crack of dawn to scout for the Trollskull Manor.
Okay. We'll get to you in a minute. What about the rest of you?
Did we not just stay at the manor?
If you guys would have headed for the manor, that would have been another thing entirely. I believe you guys headed back to the inn first, and then you were planning on heading out there.
So we got it. We got the deed to a house, and then we just left and went back to pay for another night at the inn.
I mean, technically it's the evening at this point. You guys do have the rest of the day. You could head out there now.
Yeah, I'm gonna head for it.
I think isn't the problem that we had to go to the place to get the deed?
You guys already went out there to the castle, I believe it was. Let me just double check.
I think it was the castle, yeah.
Yeah. So why didn't we
sign the paperwork? You guys already signed the paperwork. You did all the bureaucratic crap.
So why didn't we stay there after we signed the paperwork, like that night?
Well, you weren't at the manor. That was the castle where you had to do all the paperwork for it. You guys did not head directly to there. You guys headed back to the inn.
So we had to go to the place, and then we had to go to some other place, sign papers, and then we went back to the inn.
Correct.
Yeah, sounds.
That is what I remember you guys doing. Yes.
Why did we go to the house at all then? Okay.
I don't think we did. I don't remember seeing the house. It might not be real.
Yeah, we didn't see the house yet. Yeah.
It's imaginary.
You guys have not gone there yet.
Spooky.
Okay.
So you guys are welcome to go there if you wish. It is an option.
That's what I would like to be doing right now.
Let's go stab ghosts.
Yeah,
all
let's
right.
go find this place.
In this case,
shall we go?
I'm going. Since Colonel RPG, since it is technically still the same day, are you still going to go ahead of them, or are
no?
You
I'm gonna stick with the team. So it's evening instead of being the morning, right?
It's mid-afternoon, getting to evening. Yeah, at this point.
I was very rambunctious throughout the whole signing, and I'm just gonna continue being a nuisance in general. I'll roleplay as we start the conversations.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys were indeed given little bits and pieces of information. You were told that your new manor is specifically set, as I find the correct sheet here, because I have way too many to look at. You would have found out that it was located, ironically, at Trollskull Alley, which, if you look at the map of Waterdeep here, it is in the North Ward of the city. Which, let me see if I can find...
Which, ironically, is not the most North Ward.
Interesting.
It is not.
Yeah. There's the...
Trollskull Alley would be marked on your map by the magistrate.
I see.
So you would know approximately where it is. So Trollskull Alley has been now marked in the North Ward. You should be able to see it.
What a name.
It will take you a little while to get there from the Yawning Portal, however. It is a bit of a trek. So by the time you get there, it's probably going to be...
It
It's
is the
probably
other
going to
side of
be
the entire
just
town.
entering into evening. Yeah, it is quite literally on the other side of
Perfect
town.
time for ghosts.
I suggest we start to.
Well, this mansion is supposed to be haunted, so...
I suggest we look for sleeping accommodations, and then start checking it out in the morning light.
Yeah. Does anyone know of an inn closer to that section of the North Ward?
You're gonna stay at an inn? Suit yourself. You just paid for the house, and you're gonna stay at an inn.
We haven't bought any furnishings. Are you intending to sleep on the floor?
I sleep on the floor. I've slept on the floor many years. I have no problem sleeping on the floor.
I have a sleeping sack, so I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what he said.
I'm also the owner of a luxurious sleeping bag.
I thought you were gonna say a luxurious inn. You're not from
Of
this.
note,
Sorry.
theory,
Sorry. Go ahead.
it is feasible that you could, if you wanted to get a little closer, you could stay at your brothel. Or your family's brothel in the trade ward. It is slightly closer. It's not much closer, but... you
How
could
is
manage.
anything in the trade ward closer? We're already in the trade ward.
Yeah, that's literally right
Technically,
here.
you're in the dock ward. The trade ward and the dock ward, it's kind of a weird little bisection there.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing: what you just said right now makes it clear that the trade ward is very close, because Trollskull Alley is nowhere near. North Ward is nowhere near dock or trade ward.
Look at the color
So-
of the roofs. It kind of looks like the trade ward goes up
Oh,
to here.
Yeah.
But
I
of
think
course,
before-
Actually, from
it's
where I'm
weirdly
looking at it,
weird-
kind of looks like a one-legged camel.
It,
There's a
but
weird
that's
little
neither here
spear
nor
of
there.
red house that goes up to Lamb Street. It looks like the trade ward ends at Andamar Street.
yeah, it depends on where the brothel is.
Might I suggest we just take a horse carriage?
I'm not gonna.
I
say
presume we can probably find someone to give us a lift. It's not like we have to actually walk all the way up there.
anything. Do you need me to carry you? I'm gonna extend my hand towards you.
Well, I appreciate the offer. I'm not I'm not in need, so to speak. I just was saying that there's no need for us to tuck ourselves out before a night of ghost hunting.
We're gonna spend the night ghost hunting. Let's get the
All I
carriage
know
then.
is we've just been given a mansion that is also haunted. I presume we'll have to figure it out if we want to stay there.
Sounds fair. I don't know. This is out of character. I don't know that transportation is a thing that medieval towns have. This isn't 19th century.
How medieval
It would
we
be-
talking? Like, are they mud roads or actual roads?
They're cobblestone roads.
Okay, so they're
Like,
actual
this is
people.
a big city.
Yeah, so
It
they're
is very-
civilized.
It is
Okay.
very feasible that you could just catch a wagon or somebody with a wagon and just say, hey, can you bring me up to here and I'll pay you a certain amount? It's very feasible that you could easily just find someone on the street to pay them to bring you up there. It's not like
Okay.
you're in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. Like,
Okay, I'm gonna start flagging down wagons then.
okay, make a persuasion check for me. Let's see if you can flag someone down.
Okay.
See how effective you are at thumbing your your way
You're
to
there.
victory.
Just show some thigh.
So they definitely see your group, and it's just they're just keep going by it. Look, either they didn't really care or they're just loaded up with stuff. It's really hard to tell, but you're not really getting any success at this point in time.
I'm gonna run up to that particular carriage and
Okay.
where is it going? Well, like, can I tell? Okay.
It's going, it looks like, where are you guys at approximately right now? Are you just here, like right here outside of the Yawning Portal, or
It's up to
where
you.
approximately are you trying to? Well, no, I'm asking you.
Oh, we can
This
decide?
would all depend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to walk for a little while and try and get something on the main road, or if you wanted to get something on
I
one
see,
of the
I
side
see.
Yeah.
streets.
Like you
Let's
Yeah, we
try to
might as
get
well
to
go
this
to the
road.
main
We should
road.
probably
We're there,
we should
yeah,
probably, we
this-
should probably
this
go
will be
north
fine.
to Waterdeep Way so that we can just take a wagon straight up high road.
Yeah, that sounds fair, actually. So it'd be somewhere
Yeah.
in the trade ward.
Those are two main roads going into one, so it's fair with me.
Because I'm if I can tell that the carriage is going northward somewhere, I'm gonna try and like catch a ride. What kind of carriage is it? Can I do it silently or stealthily?
The wagon that you're trying to approach right now,
Mm-hmm.
like the one that just bypassed you outside of the yawning portal.
Yeah. Can I like hang on to it?
It seems like a general trade wagon or something. I mean, you could certainly try to hang on to it, yeah, but you don't know how the guy on the back or on the front of it driving it will react.
Yeah, I'm trying to be stealthy. I'm trying to do it like sneaky style.
Roll a stealth check for me
Okay.
if you're just trying to run up and grab onto it. Oh, no.
Oh my god, what have I done?
So
I was gonna say you beat me
You
to
got
it, but
caught.
then you rolled.
I rolled a 1.
That's exactly what I was
Play
thinking
dumb
of
games,
doing.
get
I
dumb
was hoping
prizes.
to do
That's what my
well.
mom always used
So-
to say.
in your mind, you see yourself gallivanting over and
Oh, yeah.
leaping and grabbing onto the back.
Oh yeah.
Bad.
But in reality, all of you watch as he just kind of runs up and starts to leap, and his foot catches on a loose cobblestone, and he just starts tumbling right in front of the wheel of one of these things.
Oh no.
And he just gets rolled over by the carriage.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh.
You take. It's very minor. They're not
I'm
going
very-
very
I'm
fast.
very
They're not
sturdy.
heavily laden down, but you take 1 point of damage as you get rolled over by the carriage, as it immediately just stops.
Jesus.
And the guy just jumps off and runs over. It's like, oh my gosh, are you okay?
We need
Quick,
a ride. I was
you
just
can
trying
get
to
a free
catch a ride. You guys are
You can
going
get
up
a
to
free ride out
the
of this.
northward.
Jesus.
No, we're not going to the northward. We're going out down towards the dockward. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of empty casks that I'm delivering back.
Okay, well, do you... It's good.
What? He's going towards a. You jumped in front of a wagon going in the wrong direction.
You didn't know which direction he was
That's
going.
a
It was
natural
just
one
going
for
out.
you.
It was going west to east, and you had no idea whether it was going to turn north or
This is
south.
That makes sense,
This
yeah.
is why we need to go to the high road.
I'm just gonna dust myself off a little bit and continue walking.
Are you gonna be? Do you need? Okay, bye.
Didn't even milk a free ride out of it.
I
He
couldn't...
just kind of just looks around confused and worried, and just kind of seems to be staring around for guards to make sure like he's not gonna get in trouble or anything. And he just kind of quickly hops back on the carriage and just takes off.
I was gonna do some...
Or on the wagon, rather.
Some insurance fraud just now. Just like, he ran me over. Need to pay.
There was a lot of ways to play
Oh.
that.
You
Yeah,
totally could have done that. Yeah.
Not in my character, though. I'm sort of limited.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Lawful Evil.
Exactly.
Sure. All right. Anyway, regardless.
Officer, did you see that? My friend just got ran over.
I'm gonna hasten the pace as to make sure the cops don't see me. Or anything.
Okay.
That's
Alright,
the opposite of. That's literally the opposite. He's not reporting you.
I don't want anything to do with the guards.
So you guys make your way to Waterdeep Way or the high road, essentially that little junction there.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Okay. Along this area, it definitely seems like there's a little bit more activity. It seems like there are some carts and things coming from the trade wards up towards the castle and the north ward for various different purposes. Excuse me, or perhaps to the northern section of the trade wards. It's kind of hard to tell exactly where they're going, but there are definitely plenty going back and forth, even at this time of day.
I'm not
Okay, I'm gonna make another
Might
attempt
be.
to
Hold on a
flag
moment.
a carriage
I
down.
forgot something. Large city. Actually, this is going to be more of a night thing at this point.
As long as you don't roll a 1, we're good. We're rolling ones a
Roll
lot.
12s. 12.
Okay. Sorry. Say that again.
Oh, that's definitely not the
Oh
number.
my god.
That's not the number, man.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna...
Oh.
So this time, instead, what happens? The first time got you rather frustrated. So instead of going about the normal way of, going out there and trying to flag someone down, you just run out in front of one and just like, hey, stop for a second. And immediately the horses just spook and they start dashing off in a direction. It's just a random direction. They don't even care what's going on. They're just going. And you can definitely hear some very angry shouts and some people jumping out of the way as this thing just keeps going down Waterdeep Way from the high road. It's just gone.
I'm gonna go up to.
Luckily, you didn't get run over, but yeah, no, you probably should be a bit more careful, or else I get the feeling that the guards might start taking issue with you guys.
I'm gonna go up to Ivor and I'm gonna pat him on the back and be like, "You did better than me."
What is happening today?
Guards! My
could
friends
you
just
get
caused
us
a
a
major
wagon?
collision. Will you do anything in this town? Jesus.
I will look.
Like you can definitely see some guards are just kind of looking at you and just they're not doing anything, but you can definitely see that they're eyeing you warily at this point.
I just look down at my hands and shake. What have I done?
I'm gonna go up to Thierry and I'm gonna tell him, don't call for the guards, okay? You try and convince one of these carriages to take us to the north. You're good with words. Do it.
Yeah, Thierry, you seem to have a way with people. Would you please get us to ride north?
Your charisma broke a wagon.
All right.
Oh god. Oh no, he did worse than break a wagon. It just took off.
That's the.
You don't know where it ended up or what condition it's in now. It's just gone.
He went off to start his own darkest dungeon. Oh, there you go. See. Yep.
There we go. Okay. So you carefully, after the 2 incidents that you had now,
Jesus.
you carefully try to flag someone down, being careful not to spook the horses.
Hello.
And-
Excuse me.
Yes, can I help you?
Hi, fella. I apologize for disrupting you on your way, but where might you be heading?
I'm heading up to the North Ward. I've got some deliveries I have to make directly to some of the more, shall we say, snooty folk up there.
Oh, I see. Well, how far up to the north ward are you going?
Going up to about Silmore Street. Not very much further.
May I ask, do you have a lot of things you need to bring up there?
Couple here and there, but I have enough space in the back for how many are you?
We're about 5 strong. Well, could we help you with your delivery?
I'll tell you what. Once we get there, you help me unload some of this stuff. I'll take you up there.
I very much appreciate that.
Very
All right.
kind.
Hop on in.
Sounds like a deal. Thank you.
I'm gonna.
Thank you.
I'm gonna lean heavily on my staff, and I'm gonna assume a affected voice of trying to imitate an old person and be like, "Thank you kindly," and go into because
The
I have
guy-
a staff and I run with a staff, or I mean, I have a walking staff is what I mean. So I'm gonna pretend that I'm old, which I am, but you know.
The guy kind of just looks at you and just gives you just this questionable look.
I also want to point out that I am looking at him the exact same way that the carriage driver is looking at him.
I just look at the carriage driver sympathetically.
I am an old dwarf. I have 250 years old of age. So.
I'm going to
Make a
pretend to be old,
deception
which I am.
check. Make a deception check. I want to see how
What?
good at this
You're
you're
not.
doing.
What are these words?
Actually, sorry. If you're trying to do this would be more of a performance check rather than a deception check.
Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry.
Now that I think about it,
Why?
let's see how bad
it's
at
the
this
same.
you are.
It's charisma too.
I swear to God.
Oh
if you
no!
make this-
So,
You just want to see me suffer.
kind of yes. I gotta be honest with you. It's funnier when you fail.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
But why?
it's not.
Why
You
is this
kind of
happening?
try to put on your best old person voice and your old person wobble, and it's not so much that you aren't able to put on your old person wobble. It's just that he's kind of looking at you and watching how you walk, and he just kind of again, it's just the most questionable look you can see. Either he's seen a lot of dwarves, or he's just wanting to get his shit done and not deal with you people longer than he has to. So he just kind of shrugs and just brushes the incident off and just says for you to get in, or he's leaving you behind.
I'm gonna murmur something as I pass him by. Ray of enfeeblement, something, and I'm just gonna go in there. not like to try to make it more convincing. So we're in the cart.
So as you guys manage to fully load in, sorry to interrupt you, you guys begin making your way up to the North Ward, and you guys are free to talk or whatever on your way, and I'll let you know when you guys get there.
Ah, you will play an old. I'm flattered.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand that. I'm sorry.
I think Andrew got it. I said, you role play an old. I'm flattered.
An old?
Because of our previous, yeah. Because of our previous chapter where I was the old lady.
Oh, I see.
I like it because my character's real. I also get the joke.
Oh, that reminds me. I just remembered something, Andrew. You never changed out of the pirate costume, did you?
Just taking inspiration from me over here.
I just remembered that. You're still walking around in the pirate costume.
Yeah, he is.
I completely forgot about that.
Yeah, but it's normal in a city like this. People would give a ride to a pirate in a.
First of all, I'm insulted that you would think I did not be aware of my appearance.
Did you
Oh,
forget,
boy.
Andrew? You forgot, didn't you?
Yeah, first of all is just all there is, but first of all is how he's going to start that anyway.
That's how the good talkers do.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that because if I had remembered that, the guards probably would have acted differently after you spooked the horses.
It's a good thing that gods forgot about your.
I didn't spook the
Or not
horses.
you didn't spook them, I'm sorry.
Exactly. I've been a perfect model citizen as a pirate, and everyone else has been. That's why I'm like, officers, what the hell? Like, I'm showing the privilege in this society that pirates just get, or that pirates don't get.
Yep.
Oh boy.
We're always instant criminals because we have fancy hats and parrots.
No, it's because of the fact that most of the time pirates try to raid things.
Everybody raids things. Some of them just don't call themselves pirates when they do it.
That's right.
Those people are cowards.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
Regardless, are you guys like I said? Do you want me to just skip
Target.
ahead to
Target
you guys
acquired.
getting there, or-
To pass the time, I'd like to take out my deck of cards and ask anyone for a round of cards on the way there.
Sure, you're speaking my language.
I'm up for some. I'm up for some.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
So in that case,
That's your old voice.
if you guys are wanting to, I actually have a thing here for a couple of card games.
Ooh,
I'm
sweet.
proficient at 3 Dragon.
3 dragon? I don't even know what that means.
I don't.
Well, to be
I,
specific, I believe you're proficient with cards.
I am not.
I'm very specifically proficient at 3 Dragon Ante.
What? Why?
yeah.
I don't.
What the fuck? Is that lore based? Tell me now.
it's
Why
part
do
of-
you
it's-
have
It's
that?
part of being a smuggler.
Hold on a moment.
Oh my
Let me-
god. I feel like I'm missing out. I need to know.
Yeah, some of
How
us
do you-
can win card games, and I don't know.
Dragon Ante.
And it's a
Cross
real
it.
game as well, by the way.
Yeah,
Published in
I can
Yes,
do that.
I
I can do
pulled them
that
all.
thing you do in Witcher 3 where you resolve plot contrivances via card game.
Wait a second. That's unfair.
Yeah, I can send you the link. If you need
Uh,
it.
oh boy. Yeah, if you can send me a link to 3 Dragon Ante, I never expected you guys to play 3 Dragon Ante.
I
honestly.
play
don't know how-
anything.
I don't know how to play 3 Dragon Ante.
Neither do I.
I
I posted
didn't
it
even
on,
know it was a game.
posted it on.
Okay, here we go. So this is actually I don't know if I'll be able to play this specifically with the cards that are built in. I mean, it's 2 to 6 players.
Wait, we can play in Roll20?
Gambit.
Does it have it implemented?
I don't think so.
That
And
would
if
be-
that's not the case, I do have another card game that we can very easily do that you would be very familiar with, Batbeard.
Excellent.
We're gonna call this Gambit.
I have no
I'm
idea
pulling
what any
this
of
from one of the series that I watch. Critical Role has a whole bunch of stuff here, and it's got specific rules and things. So, how it works, which as you explain this to them, it is a card game. Normally there's a buy-in, but in this case, I'm assuming you guys aren't betting anything. You're just doing this for fun. Am I correct in that, or are you actually going to bet stuff?
I'm not gonna push for betting.
I entertain the idea, but it's really up to the guys.
Do you guys
I'll
wish
play
to?
if you leave money out of it.
Yeah, I'm
Oh, yeah,
okay
you-
without money.
You probably can't gamble.
Fair enough.
Okay. So how this is going to work, I'll explain the rules here. So to start, each player rolls 1d8, keeping the die hidden. So basically have a
Slash
GM roll to
R.
me.
Yeah.
It's going to be a GM roll.
Oh.
From there, each player has a chance to raise the bet, call the bet, or fold. It's poker in that sense. It continues when all bets are equal. Then each player rolls a d6, keeping it secret as well. Final chance to raise, call, or fold. Each remaining player then rolls a d4. They all reveal the 1d8, 1d6, and 1d4, adding them all together. Winner takes 80% of the pot, and 20% goes to whatever the house is. And ties split the 80%. You can use sleight of hand to attempt a reroll, or deception to force a fold.
Interesting. So it's
Forcing
basically
the
like
fold is
poker.
more against the house or an NPC. But yes, that is essentially it's more or less poker.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can whisper rolls using.
If you click on the dice or die
Oh
icon,
yeah, here we go.
click on the GM and just
GM rolling. Yep.
I rolled a d8. For
Okay.
you.
Yeah. So there is a. Yep. So there is a GM roll in the top left.
Mhm.
Or excuse me. In the dice roller in the top left, and then you click the GM button, and then you roll. So in this case, you roll 1d8, then a 1d6, then a 1d4.
And that it is. And can you go over the next bit over again?
Okay. So which bit specifically are you asking?
Like
It actually only works if you're betting, really.
Yeah, it only works really if you're betting.
Oh yeah. 'cause-
Otherwise, you just roll and see who wins.
yeah. That makes sense.
I mean, if
actually.
you're just
Just
so
playing
you
for-
could bet and just play for fun and just have coins to bet with,
Mhm.
just to make things easier.
Yeah, let's make some coins, but you know, we got the same. We got the money back. How about it? And I'm gonna look at Torin.
Just count me out.
I can lend you my coins if you want.
No, that's okay.
Is it necessary to have money?
It makes it easier.
Can we just use like something not money related, like a twig or something?
Let me see what I have in my inventory.
I mean, does anybody have ball bearings?
Sure. Would it be less bad if we did it with rations?
That is certainly something you could do.
You can bet rations as well. I mean, that's perfectly. That's a betting thing as well.
They do have a monetary value.
Yeah, and you would in a historical sense you would definitely bet rations too, especially if they're nice rations.
That
as
is
well.
true.
Yeah. I can use rations if you want. I'm gonna look at Torin again.
Is the money? Is that the bad part?
Come on, play with the folks.
Gambling in general is frowned upon.
By whom?
See.
Who frowns on this? What gods do you serve that don't like gambling a little bit?
Apparently, the god that he serves. So,
Get on with the game.
I don't feel there's a necessity for money. Seems unfun that all of us can't join in the game.
Well, I can join.
I'll cheer for one of you.
Cheer for me then, Torin man.
I think you might cheer for anyone but you.
Why?
All right, well,
This is prejudice. This is terrible. I do protest.
Jeez.
So move the game, DM.
All right. So, if you guys are going to be betting, quote unquote, I need each player to roll a d8 for me in a whisper.
Can I use my rolls already?
No, I'm going to get everybody to re-roll because everybody spammed me with rolls the moment I said you're going to roll a d8, a d6,
Okay.
and a d4.
Fair.
Okay, there's one from Paradin.
It's the
There's
best
one
roll.
from Thunder. There's one from Ivar. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey. Wait until I tell you to roll the other things there, Mr. Theory. As he
Dare
immediately
you.
begins rolling a d6 and a d4.
Those
So
don't
at this
count.
point, you guys would
My
know
bad.
each
He's
player now has a
muted.
chance to bet, call the bet, or meet it, or fold. So you guys currently have your d8 numbers.
What's the initiative order?
Left to right.
I
maybe?
believe Batbeard is
What's
it's
the initiative
clockwise from the dealer. Is it counterclockwise from the dealer? I believe it's counterclockwise from dealer. So in this case, that would technically be Batbeard. So it depends on who's sitting directly left of, or directly right of Batbeard. And who's
Roll.
We got a button for this, boys. Let's just do it out right
Let's do
now.
it. Let's do it. Let's roll initiative.
You're rolling initiative. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
Alright,
what fucking
I mean,
order is our
there you
room
go.
I have.
in? Nobody knows where anyone's sitting.
Okay. So it would in this case be Paradin, Theory, Ivar, and then Thunder. All right. I cannot. I'll have to grab your tokens here real quick. Hang on a second. Ivar, Thunder, Paradin, Theory.
Look at that. We're showing up on the fields outside the
Add
city.
turn. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn.
This is the slowest, nerdiest game of dice ever played.
So,
Alright,
I'm
Ivar, you
gonna
have
call
15.
the
Thunder,
bet.
you got a 6.
I mean,
Well,
I
they're
feel like
currently
we
no
it spelled it out pretty perfectly for us here.
Yeah.
Like we know the turn order pretty.
But we're gonna roll more, so it's just keep it on
Alright.
screen. So I call the bet.
There is currently no bet.
Oh. You- how do you start then?
Boy, oh boy, this is gonna be a fun game of betting.
Normally,
It's not in character. come on.
normally there is a 50 gold buy-in. That is usually the base, but in this case, we'll say a 5 gold buy-in.
Okay, I'm
So-
gonna put 5 gold on the table. This is rich.
Okay.
I don't think anyone in this group
I'm gonna
even
put-
has 50 gold.
I'm gonna put 5 copper on the table. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, copper.
Let's just
that
play
works
with copper
fine.
pieces.
Yeah.
All right, Theory.
Yeah,
Bet is 5 copper.
Let's play some dumb copper. Yeah,
All right, done.
I'll raise it to 10.
It is not your turn yet.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm not Theory. I'm Thunder.
It's
Damn
almost
you,
the same.
the names.
We have 3 T names. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And 2
Theory.
in names at the end as well.
And so I'm trying to bet that I have a better roll than him.
Yes, it is a game of bluffing. It is very similar to poker.
I gotcha.
And again, you can attempt a sleight of hand
Sometimes you
roll
don't have to
reroll.
bluff.
Sometimes you don't.
Or so you'd like us to think.
Or if you are proficient with a card set, you can also go ahead and roll a card set with
Schrodinger
dexterity.
ass poker shit. I may be winning, but I can't know until you all reveal the cards. Therefore, I'm bluffing. Like,
Schrodinger ass poker.
okay, I will raise. By 2.
I'll make an inside
Okay, so
check on that to see if he's trying.
Uh,
Can I make an
What the
inside
fuck
check?
does
on
that mean? What do you mean an inside check?
I'm trying to see if you're bluffing.
I can't bluff a call. I have to put the money down.
I know, but I want to see like why you're not calling the bet. I don't know. Can I do that?
Did I not just
Uh,
call? I don't. What happened? What did I do wrong?
No, you put 2 coins in. You didn't call.
He bet.
I raised.
Yeah,
he
you raised.
bet. He put in 5 and raised it by 2.
Yeah. Why are you doing that? Do you have a good coin? A good dice over there?
That's the whole point. Like the whole game.
If I can't make an inside check, I suppose that's only fair. But like,
Yeah, I mean, you certainly could. It would just be I don't even know how to contest this roll.
You're asking why a soccer ball player kicks the ball in soccer. Like,
Let's do it like this. If I roll a 20, Andrew is obliged to tell me what number he has.
wait, what? Why would I be obliged to tell you my number?
Because I roll a 20. Natural 20.
What does that even mean?
I'm very good at things.
God, what have I done? What have I done? I've let you all do this, and this is terrible. And oh my God, why?
How do you take the complications of bluffing and poker and try to add dice to them? Like, I don't. How do you even start adding checks?
Look on the bright
Well,
side,
I was
Effie.
not expecting something like this. Okay,
Look on the bright side. At least you're not checking into the
I don't think
aerodynamics of a
Andrew
cow.
even.
This is like doesn't even affect the game.
I don't think Andrew even said a thing that could be construed as a bluff. He just raised.
Dang it. Okay, I'll roll again. Yeah, I know he said he did that, but
I'm,
moving on.
yeah,
then.
I'm not really sure how you could read this whole thing right now.
I know.
He
Moving
hasn't really done anything that give you any
This
indication.
was a mistake.
Okay, all
That's
right.
what I
so-
said.
Torin was
Like-
right all along,
Okay,
and he's not rooting for me.
so the bet is now 7 copper. Ivar.
Okay. I'm going to make a sleight of hand check because that roll
If
was
you're
off.
again, if you are going to make rolls that are sleight of hand and whatnot, underneath the noses of the party, please whisper it to me instead of saying it out
How
loud.
do I do that?
Okay,
/GM.
/W
What?
GM, and then my name, or /GM and then whatever you want to type. Or
slash
/W
slash
Beastus.
GM.
You don't need to do it now.
slash-
We know what's going on.
Like, yeah, but like, how I need to know how to whisper a roll. From,
Okay, so
Oh,
in that
that's easy.
case, to whisper a roll, let me check your sheet to see what you have set up for that. Do you have query? Never whisper rolls. Okay. So on your sheet, you'll notice that I'm currently in these settings. And this goes for everybody. You'll see core bio spells and then the cog. From there, on the right-hand side, the right column of things, you'll see NPC roll queries, whisper rolls to GM, auto damage rolls, etc., etc., etc. You can either set never whisper rolls to whisper toggle or query whisper.
I like
One of those
whisper
two.
toggle. It's the best one for me.
It's up to you what you want to choose. But yeah, so I'll let you set that, Batbeard. Whatever you want it to be.
Yeah,
with
I use
toggle.
whisper toggle. It's much better.
I'm sorry, I'm blind right now.
Yeah,
Where is
I-
that?
Okay, so on your sheet, right? You can see the core
Very top.
bio spells in the cog. It should be selected on the cog right now because I can change your sheet while you're looking at it.
Yeah, core bio
So-
spells cog. Yeah.
So on the
far
very right hand side,
Yeah, very right hand
NPC
side.
query advantage for roll queries.
Query
whisper
advantage
Roll
rolls
for
to GM.
queries, whisper rolls to GM. Those are the two that you might want to change.
Oh, I see.
And this goes for everybody here.
Mm-hmm.
It is handy.
Uh,
Are you not
okay,
entertained?
so whisper toggle. Got
There
it.
we go.
Okay.
So now you'll see the 2 buttons here, public to GM.
Okay, now I can do it. Okay, ooh, thank God. All right, makes sense. Good. Whoa.
Okay. I don't believe anybody has been actively looking out for any cheating. So in this case, what is everybody's passive perception?
14.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
It's probably 14 for most people.
It's either 14
14.
or 15 for most people. Yeah.
I like how Marty's checking anyway.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
14 too.
Okay.
Okay, in
Alright.
that case, I'm going to call the 7 copper bet.
I'm not sure
And in my turn.
how do I whisper a word? /W
So
GM.
slash W space GM.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Again,
It's a little late to declare that now, but if you are going to be keeping an eye out for cheating, make sure you whisper it to me that you
Mhm.
guys are going to be keeping an eye on people's hands, for example.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, in this case, next up would be Thunder.
Sorry, I was drawing the wagon crash.
All right, so we had 5, 7, and 7.
What a horror.
I raised to 10.
Oh, okay.
Come at me, bro.
Damn. He's very
Thunder raises
toxic.
to 10. Paradin.
I'm gonna call.
Okay. Bet goes up to 10. So you add 5 more copper to the pot.
Calling.
Theory's up next. Hang on, Ivar.
Okay.
You have 3 more copper to match.
Huh. Yeah, I've got 3 more to match.
Okay. Yeah, and if you guys are keeping an eye out and you notify me that you guys are keeping an eye out, it is a perception roll to see if anybody is cheating.
He's cheating.
Yeah.
Because you are actively looking out for it at
Once
this
every
point.
every time, or just once?
I'm going to say every new round, yes.
Oh, okay. Like
so
when we
Every time, yeah, anytime it comes to their turn, if you're looking out for it, it's going to be
Ah,
a new roll.
okay.
So this way, it's essentially
The
you're
DC.
looking out for it versus if they try again.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I see.
All right?
Mhm.
Ivar.
Okay,
Bet
I'm
is
gonna
10,
call
your
that.
current bet is 7. So, all right. So at this point, because the bet is now matched, we now skip to the next round here. I need everyone to roll a d6 for me. Okay, theories roll. I know the silence really is.
Where'd our music go?
This will be
Oh
excellent.
yes,
This guy doesn't have a
I
good
think
stereo. We can't hear it from the back. He's got to turn it up.
There we go.
Ah, there we go. Mm.
There we are. As you guys are going along the bumpy path here, managing to keep your cards set down on a crate.
It's very chill outside. I love it. A very good vibe we've got going here.
I mean, yeah, compared to what you guys have been through recently, absolutely.
Oh yeah, this is absolutely peaceful. Much better than the brain.
We're trying to be civilized while the sheer terror consumes us from the inside.
Okay, so in this case, Thunder, you would have the opening bet.
I'm
right
gonna
now.
raise, and I'm gonna double it for 20.
Thunder.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. In this case, all of you would notice, Thunder just tried to move his dice.
What you're doing there? You're
Oh
trying.
no, I dropped dice.
You're trying your sneaky things again. Next, you're gonna turn into an old
I'm
woman again.
very disappointed in you.
Mm.
We're having
Rolled
a
underneath
pleasant,
everybody's
friendly
passive
game.
perception. Everybody noticed.
Oh my
That's a really bad
God.
roll.
It was a really bad roll.
Torin will remember this.
Me
Uh-oh.
too.
So because you were caught, Thunder, I'm going to say that the next time you attempt to cheat, it is going to be at disadvantage because now everybody knows you're going to try to, or you're capable of trying to.
Which
You
means
weren't so subtle.
No, guys, I only dropped dice.
He said.
Everybody make an insight check.
Okay.
What?
Make an insight check.
To
Kidding me.
GM though.
Public or private?
Uh,
Doesn't matter.
let's say private in this case.
Well,
That's fine if it's public. Don't worry about it. Okay. As far as you can tell, he's telling the truth. He just dropped his dice.
What?
fine. He still has this advantage. though.
Clumsy cat.
All right.
Whose turn is it anyway?
Oh, best worst game.
So Thunder, you currently have the opening bet. This will get better as we get more experience with trying to run. This is the first time I've ever tried to run a card game in D&D. Crying out loud.
Yeah.
So, Thunder,
Oh.
what is your bet? Are you doing anything?
Oh, fuck.
This is just janky as you guys are basically just playing a card game on your way to the northward.
Yeah,
Eat the
as slowly as possible. I can't process anymore. What do? You call?
There is currently no bet, so calling would just be shifting the turnover order. I guess you could do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Paradin.
I'm gonna raise, and I'm gonna look right in Thunder's eyes as I put 10 copper coins in the pot.
Okay. Bet is 10 from Paradin.
Oh, somebody rolled a 1.
Okay.
Hmm.
And I will mention to you in a PM if you notice somebody cheating.
Mhm.
Just as mention. Speaking of which,
Let's see. How much to bet? So we're betting based on so we're betting based on the combination of our first and second roll now.
yes.
Okay.
And you can re-roll either of those numbers with the sleight of hand, if you wish to attempt it.
Are you insinuating I would cheat, sir?
You're talking to
None of us here would ever do something of that
You
nature.
can't talk to the DM like that. That's not in character.
Suddenly, lightning strikes you from nowhere.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Are you yelling at? Are you yelling at God?
Sometimes it's just really hard, you know?
Don't listen to him, Thorin. He's been through some rough times. I'm gonna put my hand on Thorin's shoulder and just be like, no. Out of character, I'm laughing.
So again, if you are keeping an eye out for cheating, it will be a perception check versus a sleight of hand, regardless of who does it.
Yeah. So many numbers going on in Effie's. Effie's side.
5.
Yeah, there are so many numbers I have to keep track of right now.
We can keep track of the public things if you want, like pot values and whatnot.
In the meantime, here, Ivar.
Yeah, I'm gonna raise it by 5.
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry. I did not realize you were not done. All right, so the bet is now 15 copper.
Mhm.
That is 15 now. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ivar.
I'm simply going to call and leave it there.
All right, 15 copper. And I will pause for a brief moment in case people want to do things and type and whatnot.
Mhm.
So, if there's nothing else, we will switch over to Thunder.
Call.
Okay, Thunder puts in 15.
I go again.
Paradin
I'm gonna look at
is now your
Thunder
go.
and I'm gonna try. You said that I can make a persuasion check to try to make people fold?
That's more against NPCs.
Oh, I see.
You could attempt a check if you wish to bluff.
Mm-hmm.
But
There's no point in here.
yeah, in this case, I feel like
I'm gonna, because we are playing against each other. Like we can.
yeah, if you're playing against each other, it seems kind of a moot point.
Yeah,
essentially, you are your own. It's a lot easier in person. When it
Yeah,
comes to this way.
absolutely. I'm gonna look
Because-
at Thunder, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, "Are you sure you don't want to fold?" And I'm gonna put 15 on the table, so
Okay.
doubling the pot.
Oh Jesus! All right, so the pot is now. Since you put
Wait,
in
you
10
raised
before, it's
by
now going to-
sorry,
I
you
raised
raised an
raised
extra
by
15?
15?
Yeah, I raised
So
again.
since you put in 10 before, it is
was-
now
20.
25.
No, sorry, I'm putting in 20, so I'm raising it. Yeah, sorry, I called the 15.
Oh, you're raising it up to 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And I'm gonna keep
That is
looking
now
at Thunder.
30.
Yeah.
Oh dear lord. Okay. Theory. That was certainly a display.
Okay. I guess I will call 15. Fuck's sake.
Okay.
Jeez.
Pause for a minute here if anybody wants to do anything. Ivar. That is now 30. 15 to match.
Okay, I will match.
Okay.
You all have very good rolls, I see. And I'm still looking at Thunder.
Either that or they're not cheating. You don't know.
It's
Hard to say.
It's too meta when the D&D characters are rolling dice.
Yeah.
We're
You're rolling dice while you're rolling dice while you're rolling
dice.
dice. Thunder.
It's
Oh,
called
fucking
role playing.
I'll call.
Oh, God. All right.
We're in deep.
Yep. Okay, the bet is now even, which means I need everybody to roll a d4 at this point.
Oh god.
We're
All
in
that
deep,
money and
except
we
for
haven't even
playing
rolled the
Monopoly,
last
Manny.
die yet. Fuck, this is like something you save for the final bluff. Like
Paradin, that is a single d4, not two.
I know, I'm sorry.
I will, however, take your first roll, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. As I mark everybody's numbers down.
sorry, which one? A single D4?
Yeah.
Yes,
I rolled
one
two,
d4.
like an
You
idiot.
accidentally rolled two.
Or was
Man,
it
you tried to cheat by
accidental?
throwing in the second dice there. My goodness. How presumptuous that the DM and everybody else wouldn't notice.
I'm rolling sleight of hand against the DM right now.
DM wins, you lose.
Talk about meta.
All right. So, Paradin, the bet is now clear.
I'm still
There is currently 10, 20, 30, 40.
I'm still looking
There's
at
currently 160 copper in the pot right now.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Oh
still
my
looking
god,
at
that's ridiculous for
at
a
Thunder.
casual game of fucking Three Dragons.
still looking at Thunder, and I'm gonna say, "Show
Well,
me what
it's
you
just-
got,"
it's
and
just-
I'm gonna
It's still just copper.
yeah, it's just copper. Yeah, show me what you got. I say to Thunder, and I'm gonna put a copper on the table.
1 copper is the current bet. Okay.
1 copper.
What's the beta? Whatever.
It suddenly got
Okay.
too rich for him.
All right.
The
Theory.
blood. She runs rich.
My god.
This is the ultimate. This is the last time, right?
This is the last roll, yes.
Yeah, it's the final.
No,
hand.
I mean like this is the last time we get to fight each other via calls.
As long, yes. So if you guys all call and match the bet, the round ends. You guys reveal your dice.
Damn. Okay. Let's see. I will also raise it by 1.
Oh my.
What are you doing there, raising it by 1? I saw that. I saw that, you little cheater. What is this? And I'm gonna grab Gary's hand.
Pardon me. Yes? Can I help you?
I saw you
I'm
fighting.
sorry, Mom. I did not know it was a crime to raise by 1.
I saw you. Don't try to play coy with me, little boy. I saw you fighting with your die. I've been playing dice for longer than you've been on this earth. Is it Earth? I'm not sure if that's the name of the planet. Anyway, what are you doing?
You clearly have a firm grasp on reality.
Yeah, and I'm gonna turn to.
Sure, I can't.
Okay. Yeah.
I cannot provide you a better reply. Then I have no idea who you could possibly be mentioning to.
I'm gonna turn to both Thunder and no, to all of them, but specifically to Torin, and I'm gonna say, you have to believe me. I am the ranger of this party. You know I have better eyes than any of yous. He was messing with this dice. Thorin, you saw that, didn't you?
Since you brought this up, I need everybody to roll an insight check here. Since you
Okay.
have openly stated that this guy has been cheating.
That's slander, my man.
I don't know what rules you have on this little land of yours. This slander is nothing. Out in the wilds, you cheat, you die. Actually, that's not how it works. Here it is. So what are you doing? Are you trying
So
to...
cheating is the only way to survive in almost every situation.
But not when it
If you
comes
aren't
to
cheating
money.
at some point in the pyramid, then you're going to fail.
So you admit that you've been cheating. Ha ha! And I'm gonna try.
No. One can cheat in many facets of life to help them in the benefit of all other parts.
But not in coin. Because...
What? But
Hmm.
not in coin, which am trying to just call. Raise. Just trying to raise by one coin, and you are here saying that I have cheated.
I'm gonna sit down again, and I'm gonna look at my dice, and just be like,
Okay, everybody make a perception check here for me.
Well, we got one.
And this can be a public roll.
I was trying to buy time.
Okay.
I just rolled a 1.
Okay.
So it makes total sense that I would have rolled a 1. in
Hey,
this situation.
perception. Oh.
I rolled a 1. I did it to the GM, but that's my roll. I sort of convinced myself of your own argument, didn't I, Andrew?
What
So-
the fuck
so-
are you talking
It didn't
about?
work.
The rest of you, you're just arguing amongst yourselves, and the moment you look back, the coins have vanished. They're all just gone.
I performed the face like that guy in the GIF when he closes his eyes and then opens his eyes and then closes them again.
Did
They
I
are
notice
still
that?
gone.
Did I notice that, Effie?
No,
I didn't
you have no
notice
idea where the
that.
coins went.
I'm just looking at my Oh, I noticed that the coins are gone.
Yeah, you notice the coins are gone. They're just gone. You don't know where they went.
Who took the coins now? Holy crap. Terry?
Let's get theory.
First
Were
of
you
all,
actually
we had
cheating
just-
your dice?
We had
Paradin,
just
what
been
were you-
He
Why were you
wasn't
coming
cheating
to
his
that?
dice. He was trying to steal the coins. I saw him fidgeting.
trying to steal coins. Sure, do you realize the only thing I have left of the bet now is just one coin you would not let me place? I don't know how you think I came positive in this.
I don't know what you want with these coins.
How
It's
does the
stupid.
story keep changing?
It's stupid coins. Why do you want the coins like this?
You can't even decide what you're accusing him of.
I don't know what I'm more
Oh.
disappointed with. That one of you would steal, or the fact that we don't get to finish the game.
It's right. I was talking about that. Why can't you just play normally? Thorin was right all along. Dang it, Thorin. Why didn't you convince us to not play this stupid game? And I'm gonna just turn away.
Now hold on a second. That doesn't change the fact that literally all of our coins that we have placed in the bet circle are gone.
I don't care about the coins. I cared about the game and knowing that I had friends behind my back. But there's no
You
Place
Maybe
a
this
hand
is
on
right.
Thunder's shoulder. Thunder, give them their coin back.
Oh, you are the death of fun.
Do you produce the coins that you?
I produce. Yeah.
Okay. So you all watch as Thunder, you all watch as Thunder just pours a pouch of just copper coins back onto the top of the crate that you guys were playing on. Okay.
Okay, let's get back to playing. I gotta sit down, excited now. Come on, Terry, you're cheating with the. Doing
I
your
put
dice.
my.
Your-
I swear to God.
Yeah,
I
no,
put
I'm-
my fucking bet.
My mouth-
One thing. One copper.
It's
Throw it
okay.
on the pile. Sit back down. Fold my arms.
I'm now gonna look at Ivor, excitedly and like.
I also rub my hands in excitement.
Okay, so going back to the game here. Theory, it is your go.
I just
you put the coin.
raised by 1.
Okay, the bet is now 2. Giving everybody a moment to do things if they want to.
I'm just looking at Ivar.
I call.
Okay. Calling the bet is 2. Thunder.
I fold. I've had my fun.
Okay.
I think
Thunder
you
is
have.
out.
I'm gonna call it 2. Let's see the dice. Come on. No, actually, I need to
Alright.
put another coin in because
Yeah,
call
if
it.
you were calling, yes.
Yeah. Can we write out what we have?
So, at this point, since there is only 3 players, the bet is now even. You guys are now going to reveal your dice. So, Paradin, go ahead and reveal yours.
Look at this and weep.
Paradin produces a 11. Theory, reveal your dice.
That's 11. Yeah, my maths are terrible. I am low intelligence.
By the
don't
way,
worry.
you can
That's not
actually
11.
just...
This is 11.
You can also, because math is hard, you can't roll them together.
There it is.
So there we go.
I too like to roll
Paradin
pieces
produces
of
an
paper
11.
with numbers written on them.
What about you, Terry? They're doing all the cheating right now, and our characters can't tell anything. That's why they're also silent. Although Andrew is muted, so he's trying to mute his keyboard.
No, sorry. I'm trying to do the math in my head. Any case, it's /R
In
to
your head
do.
with your voice.
Yeah. It's the clanking gears in there. Just.
Let's see.
I
I also-
reveal my
I-
dice.
Ah, damn and blast. Good fun. Are we dead yet?
Okay.
No, but,
Sorry, how do you? Sorry, what's the equation to make it do math?
/R and then literally just do math.
Okay, cool.
So 6 plus whatever. In this case, like Ivar did. So Ivar reveals his dice for 13.
Oh!
That's
Theory reveals a 15.
you're cheating. You can't get a 15. Wait, but
Sure.
Can get a 15.
Yes, you can. First of all,
dice
that's
is in
why
the
I was
wrong
doing the math
place.
in my head because I definitely didn't think I got 15.
that dice is in the wrong
Secondly-
place. You roll you need to roll a 6-sided die on the second try.
He
Second
did.
try.
He did. He just did it out of order.
Okay.
It's
Forget
Oh
eight,
yeah, I
five,
did
two.
it out of order.
Forget that.
Sorry.
Forget that. Yeah.
And Thunder would have revealed a 6, a 2, and a 1. So Thunder would have lost.
That would
Oh
have
my
been worse than
goodness.
me.
So, at this point,
Good.
the winner takes the pot in this case. Or
No,
you
it
guys
doesn't.
Can
We said
split
it wasn't. We weren't betting.
Hold on a second. First of all, the only fucking reason that we didn't have our other party member play was because we had to include money for some reason.
I thought he was afraid of the coins, but we weren't betting. We were just putting the coins on the table so we can count.
Because if you don't have money, there's no stakes to bet. So you're not betting, so the game doesn't work.
Well, regardless, I assume you guys are dividing the coins back up evenly.
Yeah.
Without betting, you just end up with the same amount of money.
I will.
Yes, we will.
out
I
of
will.
character.
I will evenly
Without
split
betting,
the
all you do
pot
is
with
roll.
everybody.
All you do is
Yeah,
roll
okay.
numbers until you won. That's it. It's over in 3 seconds.
Okay,
which
so
admittedly
dividing
would've
that
been a lot
up
easier.
by 4 people.
Yeah.
Strangely, each of you come away short. You only have 28 copper each.
I don't notice that because I don't count my coppers. How much do we? How much do we lose?
There is a total of, as I go to my history here, because apparently I can't do math.
So we take
There we
28
go.
out.
There is 49 copper missing from the pot
49. Okay.
in total.
Mm-hmm. Oh, in total. So we're dividing it.
Well, no, that's what's missing.
Yeah,
You
but
each
like,
get 28 copper back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not terribly concerned about that.
This was such a train wreck.
it was a little bit.
So yeah, you guys are essentially missing.
12 and a quarter.
Okay. Searching around the cart, you don't find any of the coins. Their theory,
I'm not
as you
looking
kind of
for the
look
coins.
around.
Are we there yet?
Hmm.
Do you know the name? I'm gonna turn to Thierry and I'm gonna say, do you know the name of the driver?
No, actually, I don't. I never asked.
Driver! I'm gonna shout. Are we there yet?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, we're almost there.
Good.
Just a
Ah!
couple more minutes.
Forgot about my voice. Dang it. Demon blast.
Right. I'm gonna focus on the road now.
No, I didn't say that loud enough for him to hear, but it's fine. It's fine.
Certainly sounded like you did.
A little bit. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm gonna remove everybody's tokens from here now. There we go. So yeah, you don't find the coins anywhere on the cart. Their theory.
Hmm.
Hard to say where exactly they went.
Thorin took his toll. Out of character. This is out of character. Was Thorin for sure.
Interesting.
Maybe
Alright.
the estate is haunted.
Don't push your luck. I have my eye on you. More than usual.
The ghosts of Trollskull Manor have already followed you out here. Ooh.
That was a good riff.
Threatening.
I mean, that's why I keep it out of tune.
It sounds better.
I mean, that's objectively wrong.
It's
So says
not.
all of music.
It's not. You can make very good music with off-tune instruments. Just very difficult. But you're proficient. That's all that matters. Right? There's nothing above proficiency, right?
I mean, there's literally no. Yeah, you can't get anything
No.
above proficiency.
No, above proficiency is expertise.
Expertise. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I have
where?
expertise.
Where's that
So,
go?
proficiency and expertise are two different things. Expertise, you double your proficiency bonus on any rolls you make
Hmm.
with that specific skill.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
How do you get
It's
there?
really strong. Rogues,
So it's
bards.
either a class skill, or if, for example, you get a feat or something that gives you proficiency with something you already have proficiency in, I will allow you to either switch something similar to that, or select something similar to that in its stead, or gain expertise with that skill.
Oh,
So essentially,
dang.
if you have overlap.
Well, that'd be
Which
nice.
is why I believe like certain people, for example, have ridiculous numbers in, say, performance or persuasion or stealth or what have you.
Mm-hmm.
No, but guys, I really dropped dice.
It is at this point you guys make it to Solmore Street, and the driver stops, says, "All right, if you can help me unload this stuff here and bring it to the front of that house there," and he just kind of points to one of the houses. It's a fairly standard house. It looks like there's a couple of crates of what you assume to be bottles. It's hard to say.
I think
Okay.
our friend over here can take care of that while we go on ahead and get the bed ready. Can't he? I'm gonna pat Thunder on the arm because he's very tall. Anyway.
I do not.
Yeah.
What? Did you just like pat his hands? Like pat,
Sort
pat,
of,
pat?
a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I think he can.
At which point, the
Yeah.
driver just responds,
You
All right,
wanted to tap
well-
me on the back, but I'm like,
I
fuck,
start helping him unload.
I'm like 6'4".
Thank you.
And he's a dwarf.
Make a general strength check here, Marty, to see if you unfortunately drop anything, because these crates are kind of heavy. They do have booze in them. Oh, well.
While you're
Oh,
So
My God.
luckily
what
you
are
don't
we?
manage to drop anything.
Oh, that's strength save. Sorry.
There is definitely a loud clinking sound as Marty Torrin rather, tries to pull the crate out from the back.
Oh God.
I'm gonna utilize the opportunity to slink away because I noticed nobody's paying attention to what I was just saying. And I'm
Make
going to
a
go on
stealth check.
ahead by myself.
Everybody else, make a perception check.
Do I need to roll stealth?
Yes, you
I'm
do.
sorry, yeah.
Wow, I am way too occupied with the
Okay.
great.
I should roll
Thunder,
with
you-
advantage because
Oh my god. The
Okay.
extremes.
Well,
You will not escape me,
Can
you
I roll with
slanderous
advantage?
bitch.
Can I roll
No,
with advantage
yeah.
though?
no.
Aw.
So, Thunder and Theory, you both notice Paradin trying to slowly slip away into the alley.
Come on, Theory. Let's get out of here.
I literally proposed this idea.
But he stole our coins. It's only fair that he takes it, that he does the work. Come
Are
on.
you under the impression that the man who rode us here stole our coins?
No, not him, Thunder. Thunder, let him do the work.
Why would I punish the man who gave us a lift to punish a teammate?
Thunder
What
can
is
do
wrong
it.
with
He's
you?
got good, strong arms. He's good at for it. Let's go.
This is not how you make friends.
He's got good strong
Stealing
arms.
coin is not how you make
Good
friends.
strong arms.
That's no.
I probably have the lowest strength score in the party.
Okay, between Ivar, the guy who's driving the cart, who you now know as Jimmy.
Is his name really Jimmy?
His name that is the first name that popped into my head. So yes, his
Why
name
is
is
not
Jimmy.
Jimmy? Jimmy is a very Dungeons and Dragons name.
Jimmy, my boy. How are you doing?
I'm gonna continue sneaking away.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna go
better now
ahead.
that I don't have to unload these myself.
Good to hear. I apologize for my fellow's
I'm out the road.
character.
I'm down by the corner already of the road. I'm getting out of here.
He just noticeably left and everyone saw.
Yeah, basically.
That's all right. It happens to everyone. Everybody's got that one person they don't like.
That's a way to put it.
Thanks.
Right.
You're less popular
Well,
than the guy who stole.
Now, where did you gentlemen say you were headed?
We're heading off to Trollskull Alley. Not just,
Trollskull,
but 2 turns from here.
I mean, yeah. All right. Well, if I ever see you around this way, feel free to say hello. I'm sure
I
I've
will.
got some broken bottles of booze that I could pass off here now.
Well, then I might have to ask you to walk them over to my establishment so that we may partake in them in good company.
And where is this new establishment of yours?
You'll find it down in the trade district over by, where the hell are my parents' brothel at? Where's that shit?
Like many of the others, it is a very prestigious brothel in the Virgin Square.
Okay,
We were
I
just
didn't want to make a presumption and put my family in a lower class than it actually was. So
I was
thank
gonna
you.
say
No, it's
Virgin
in-
Square
it's
is
in the trade
exactly where
wars.
we started.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. What was I saying?
Why?
Damn it.
Why has Theory been staying at a tavern that's 2 blocks from a place he owns?
Sometimes you need a different change of scenery. You get kind of bored when you look in a room full of the same beautiful things all day.
You guys literally went to Virgin Square earlier like it was like new territory.
Yeah.
No,
We're
it wasn't for
retconning it.
me.
We're retconning
I
it.
walked in and was fine, except for the person I misgendered. But everything else is perfect.
It was gloomy in there. You couldn't see very well. And I was shouting, so you couldn't hear them either. I mean, Paradin is shouting.
In any case, but you can take the drink and follow me down so we can drink it in my family's establishment down by Virgin Square.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I'm ever out that way, I'll stop by.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry. I don't think I actually caught your name.
Right. Apologies. How very disrespectful. My mind just was so taken aback by my friend's poor behavior. My name is Theory. Theory Gamwich.
All right. Well, Mr.
But that's
Gamwich.
just a theory. A gam theory.
Oh no, you figured it out on the first try.
Oh,
Was it?
no.
Is it really how you came up with the name?
Yeah, really.
Oh no!
Oh no.
How do we kill him?
Murder!
No. Oh no, I hate him now.
I basically had a screen of random names, and Theory was on there, and Game Witch was on there, and I was like, "It's a theory, a Game Witch theory." All right, I'll keep that. Copy paste.
God.
It was worth it. And I will apologize for nothing. Okay.
We know you never do.
That's not true.
Yeah, no, you really don't. You never do. All right. Well, regardless, at this point, Jimmy kind of looks around. I've got to get going, but perhaps another day. Yeah.
Thank you for the ride.
Of course. Thank you for the assistance. Definitely made my job a hell of a lot easier. Took me a little longer because of all the extra weight, but what can you do? At the very
Well-
least, I got to hear your whatever the hell was going on back there, so it sped up the time.
Well, thank you. It was very thoughtful of you to give us a lift.
And at this point, he nods and hops onto the cart and drives off back down
Perfect.
towards the trade ward.
We
Excellent.
did it. We did it, boys. We got up to Trollskull Alley.
Well,
I didn't even have to lie about my name.
That's
That-
because
that's-
you never said what your name was.
That's
Yeah.
that's good. I'm glad you didn't lie to our friend here.
He only cared
Um,
about Theory's name for some reason.
we made it.
Jim
to
is a good
Stalmart.
boy.
Let's
All right.
finish our walk, shall we?
All right. Wait. Oh yeah, I forgot. Paradin
Mhm.
ran off already.
I didn't run. I went on ahead. I wasn't, you know.
He very stealthily
probably-
walked away while being noticed by 60% of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So,
sure. I'm
this
actually
point-
after our interchange, probably everybody noticed. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he got called the fuck out.
yeah.
So walking towards Trollskull Alley. Speaking of which, you guys.
Wait, I'm not gonna arrive
I'm
first.
going- I'm going to say in this case, technically
Did
yes.
you get lost on your
um,
way?
How dare you?
But
did you know where to go?
Considering the fact that you weren't the one with the map,
I
and you
have a
didn't
map.
really
We all
know-
have a map.
Yeah, but if I recall, you didn't want your name on the deed, did you?
Yeah, you're
No,
one of the
no,
two
I
people that's
didn't,
not on the deed.
So you
might
didn't have it
not
marked
go
on
to
the map. So you have no idea where you're going.
I don't know where Trollskull.
You just headed off in a random direction.
So you tell me you literally booked it out of paying back a nice person so you could get lost in a city you don't know?
No. That's not. That I wouldn't do that. I know where it is.
I'm pretty sure you specifically just did that.
No, I
Harridan,
didn't.
I need you to make a survival check for me. See if you aren't lost.
I am never lost. I have a thing called Natural Explorer.
Well,
This
Miss
is
What-
not natural terrain.
I think
I'm gonna
it
say
works
for the purpose
everything.
of this. I'm gonna say for the purpose of this, because it is Natural Explorer, you are in the middle of a city.
No, I mean
Okay.
natural. I mean, I have naturally stealthy, and you can attempt to hide even when you're obscured by only a creature that is at least one size
It's
larger
different
than you.
trying to hide versus versus knowing the terrain around. you.
Everyone in the
Because-
party except Marty has special sneak powers.
Because it says specifically your group cannot become lost except with magical means. So I'm by myself right now. I cannot become lost.
Okay,
But
you-
that doesn't
just
mean
because
I
you're
can
not lost doesn't
yeah,
mean you don't know where you're going.
So what?
So
what am I
I
rolling?
still need you to make a survival check
Survival.
to see if you can figure out where you're supposed to be going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It takes you about 10 minutes longer than everybody else, but you do manage to get your way there.
Okay. Okay.
So, in this case, I am going to have global illumination enabled because you guys are not restrict movement
In combat?
drop. Advanced fog are enabled.
You said enabled, not disabled.
Ah,
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop everybody in here. So Paradin, you are gonna be starting in a different location because you kind of you took a different path to get here than everybody else.
Yeah. Ooh, this is a big
And
map. Hiccups.
Thunder,
Try to be alive.
Fury,
Oh, hello.
Torin,
This is a big old map.
and Ivor.
Just for your.
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
let me just read here.
We're in a neighborhood.
So at this point, you guys have entered into what you presume, or what some of you know, as Trollskull Alley. There are various people walking around, even though it is currently, at this point, early to to mid-evening. You guys are free to, at this point, explore and walk around as you wish. To the right of you, for the rest of you, you can see a couple of different, what looks like shops, one of which has a sign out front labeled Corellan's Crown, which is right here, which I believe you guys can see from here. And another, which is labeled, as I close that, let me, T3, Steam and Steel. Although this one seems to be, it looks like the lights are a little bit more dim. And there doesn't seem to be anything going on inside.
What was the name of the first place?
Corellan's Crown. Oh, there is an... so it says, the sign, by the way, for those of you who can see it, it does say door around back. Or entrance around back.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna let you all move before I move. I'm just checking things out over here. Because I'm late.
All right. Well, then let's see what Corellan's Crown is.
What?
Okay,
Why are
so-
you doing that?
Because it's there.
I know. But that's...
Yeah. And for the record, by the way, there aren't just shops here. There are tons of different buildings with various entrances.
Yeah.
Mostly it looks like residences. Obviously there are shops thrown in here and there, but for the most part there are definitely just businesses that stand out to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna be on the lookout for them.
Okay.
Tell me if
Um,
when I see them.
I'd say if you guys are looking around and heading out there,
Mhm.
you'd probably just be coming up the street and you can probably just barely see them turn around the corner,
Oh, okay.
heading
I'm gonna
down
head
that alleyway.
Then.
Now I just want to make sure everybody can see everything okay, right? You guys aren't having any issues?
Yep, everything's fine.
Dynamic lighting. Okay,
The
that's
environment's
fine.
so big that it takes like 2 seconds to load the shadows every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
this is a really big map. This map spans, let me see here. Let me get the measuring tool here.
1 second, I gotta grab some water.
Oh, I was gonna interact with
One
your
side to the other.
character.
It's
Mhm.
about 700 some odd feet across. Like, this is a big map.
Yeah, really is.
Oh, 1 square is 10 feet. I'm sorry. So it's actually much bigger than that. So each square is double the size of what you normally would. So this is more like 1,400 feet
Holy crap.
Holy
from
cow.
end to end. This is a big map.
Yeah, it's like a minute going from one place to another to the other. Or
And then
more.
going from top to bottom. Actually, what size is this?
Yeah. When you measured it, it was already measuring it in 10-foot squares.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so yeah, it's 36 by 24. So it's a big map.
Yep.
And there's lots to see here.
And I see Ivor, and I'm go. Oh, fancy seeing you here. Did you find the manor already?
No, we're just having a look around. There's a place here called the Crown.
What's about what is this about the crown? I don't like it.
So you can also see the
I
sign
don't like it.
on the back of this building.
It's in
They're,
character that said that.
Yeah, you can see the sign, Paradin. It does say Corellan's Crown entrance around back.
Is that the manor?
You would,
Beats me. I don't know
Oh,
what
yeah,
it is
actually, I
yet.
don't know.
I'm really
Um,
like out of character. I'm really
For
trying
those
to
of you-
pry of logic behind your character decision to go into there because I cannot get it. I realize that the DM just told you there's a shop over there, but like you have no reason to go there. You know what I mean?
No, we're exploring map.
It's there. It's got a sign.
It's got a quest marker. Let's do this.
You got to scout the neighborhood.
Dude,
Yeah,
have we
Figure out,
guys are probably
figure
gonna
out all
beat
the
you
nice
quite a bit.
places to eat Chinese food or whatever.
And maybe someone here can tell us these supposed rumors, hauntings of Trollskull Manor.
That sounds.
Hey, you just want to
that-
walk right in with zero scouting?
that actually makes
Ranger.
total sense. Yeah. Can I look into like what these houses are built like? What are these houses built like? Like what is their?
Brick
Are you a
houses.
mason?
So these
I am actually.
these
Yeah.
houses,
What?
yeah, dwarves are specialized with stoneworking.
Yeah.
These buildings are kind of a mixture. There seem to be nicer buildings, as compared to the mostly wooden buildings that you've seen in the trade ward and whatnot. These are kind of a mixture of like a rustic stone and wood.
Mm-hmm.
They don't seem to be exceptionally carved, but they are definitely nicer than
They're all the same though.
buildings you've seen before.
Yeah. So
Yeah, no, they're more or less the same
Okay.
style.
Okay. So nothing that stands out is what I was looking for.
No, not at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Let's go in there then. And I'm not gonna go in there. Just I'm not gonna say anything, but I'm not gonna go in there. I'm just gonna show enthusiasm.
Is this the crown right here? Is that it? Am I in front of it?
I think so. Yeah, over here.
No, you were
No.
not.
Oh.
So it is the sign is on this building right here.
Oh, is it the other one?
You can
Oh, and
see
it
that
says
entrance around
back.
front, or around back rather.
I didn't see an
Around back.
entrance
Okay.
on the road over there, and I'm gonna point to the way I came. There was no
Okay. In that
entrance.
case, I'm gonna head around back,
Mm-hmm.
which is gonna take me up this side alley.
Let's do this. Slowly. Oh, it's not a side alley. Is it?
It's actually rather big. It's 40 feet across. So that's a
It's like
street.
Keep in mind, each grid is 10 feet.
Yeah, so it's
So-
40.
So you would notice, by the way, as soon as you guys turn that corner, Paradin and Torin,
Mhm.
or sorry, Thurian Torin, there is a sign hanging above a door right here that says Corellan's Crown.
Ah. Well, then I'm going in.
Perfect.
It is a 3-story house, by the way. It is very stately compared to some of the other buildings around here. And it looks like a part of it has been converted into a greenhouse up top. There are translucent green walls that allow you to see the rainbow of flowers blossoming within on the 3rd floor.
Oh. Wait, I don't go in.
You don't
I-
go in.
I go around the corner. So I open the door, I close the door, I go around the corner, and I change back into my pimp suit.
Okay. Right then. Also, by the way, as you guys are looking around,
Mm-hmm.
of note, the large building here seems to match the description of what you guys were given.
Ooh.
I'm gonna check if the door is open.
Speaking of which, this right here is what you see in front of you.
Oh.
Okay.
Paintings.
This is the building you see in front of you.
Oh yes. Oh, the doors are not open. They're boarded up. My favorite.
Yeah,
That's
it doesn't look like a very well kept building, to say the least.
I'm gonna
Someone
start.
also
Dumped their
parroted-
murder house on
Mhm.
us.
Whilst you were walking down here, you did see another sign
Okay.
above a door here.
What did it say? Warning, don't go into Trollskull Manor.
No, it is a sign that says the Bent Nail, entrance on opposite side, or opposite side of building.
Damn, this is some
Mhm.
Scooby-Doo ass looking house, let me tell you.
But you guys are sitting in front of Corellan's Crown. Do you guys decide to go in?
Yes.
Knock, maybe?
Okay. The business does seem to still be open, so you guys would be able to come in. So as you guys walk inside, it's very clear that this place is what seems to be an herbalist's. There are various different. Oops, as I drop my mouse,
Oh boy.
Seems to be a lot of herbal remedies and things lining various different shelves, with a couple of locked cabinets that you can see behind, or a couple of cabinets rather, behind the shop counter. And you can see a, excuse me, what looks like a wood elf, long braided hair, and she stands in front of you. Let me see if I can get a more accurate description here. Hold on a second. Yeah. But they turn and greet you. Hello. Can I help you?
Yes. Oh. What is
Just browsing.
that? Medicine.
Fair enough. Well, if you need anything, feel free to let me know. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
Do you have any specialties in this shop?
Well, as you can probably see, I specialize mostly in non-magical herbal remedies. However, for those who are more of a adventuring sort, I do occasionally keep more interesting things from time to time.
Do you have any drafts that would keep a ghost at bay?
Ah, let me guess. You are going to explore the boarded-up building not too far from here, aren't you?
Maybe not explore? I'm your new neighbor. I own that building now.
Oh, well, I guess we'll be seeing a lot of each other then, won't we?
Hopefully, yeah.
Well, welcome to the family, as it were. To what that's
It-
worth, I suppose.
Any forewarnings before we venture in for the first time?
Mostly rumor. People have seen things appear in windows, and it's all a bunch of hearsay and things. Nothing really I'd take much stock in.
Ghosts
I
don't exist
imagine-
in this world.
personally.
I imagine you see a fair number of ruffians coming up to explore.
Here and there. Usually they chicken out at the front door and decide to run off. But for
But
the most
no,
part,
I'm serious. Do you have anything to help with haunting and ghosts?
well, I don't have anything for ghosts specifically, but I do have some things that may be of use to you if you wish to peruse.
Indeed, I would.
Is there anything in particular that you're looking for in the variety of either non-magical or potentially more of the adventure-y sort? You seem to be the adventure sort.
A little bit, but I'm not sure. Let's say I don't know what I don't know.
Right. Normally, the stuff that I usually keep for the more adventure-y types, and she'll kind of give you a, essentially a list of stuff that she keeps. There is a potion of animal friendship, a potion of climbing, a potion of greater healing, a potion of healing, and a potion of water breathing. That is usually what she has in stock for adventurers.
Potion of climbing. How does that work?
With me, you get animal friendship
so-
and climbing all in one.
For the potion of climbing, for those who are either needing to scale a wall or perhaps if you're planning on really going in there, I don't know the state of the inside of the building. If there's a staircase out and you need to climb, it makes it a little easier. Effectively, the potion of climbing, when you drink the potion, you gain a climbing speed equal to your walking speed for an hour, and you have advantage on strength athletics checks you make to climb.
Adorable.
I mean, it works for you too, right?
Yeah, it would work for you as well.
But you can
However,
already
you
climb.
already have a climb speed, so the
Yeah, I
only
have it-
benefit
I
you
have
would
it
get
for
is
free.
Is the advantage. Yeah.
the advantage on strength
I
athletics
was
checks.
focusing only
to
on
make the
I
climb.
forgot about the climb speed.
What is the cost for a
I
potion
don't
of
need
climbing?
doping.
So for a potion of climbing, generally speaking, it goes for around 50 gold pieces. It's rather expensive, I know, but these are rather difficult to make, and they take some of the more rare ingredients.
Thunder grabs a couple and tries not to have anybody notice.
What exactly are you doing? Sorry.
don't-
No, I
you
said
don't know.
Thunder is doing that. Yes, he is.
Wait, you're actually
You-
doing that?
Thunder.
You don't know me.
Thunder. No, I'm playing
keep in
somebody
mind,
else's
he
character
hasn't-
right now.
He hasn't
can't-
he hasn't actually produced the potions. She just tells you what they have.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's just non-magical herbal remedies stocked on shelves.
Hands on
I'm
your
actually
controller.
doing something else.
Oh, okay, okay.
What are you doing exactly?
I'm not in the shop.
I am using perception to investigate the woman.
Okay.
How dare
Um,
you, sir?
First off, it's kind of hard to tell whether or not they're male or female. They're somewhat androgynous. It's a little hard. You're not really too familiar with. Actually, yeah, you probably would be familiar with elves enough to be able to tell the difference, Mister. I run a
Yes.
brothel.
You probably
yes.
should ask though.
But it is kind of hard to say. Other than that, again, you just see this seemingly outgoing wood elf. As I mentioned, long braided hair. There isn't really very much of a description, unfortunately, for them.
Braids
You
are
can't
the
tell,
best.
like. Okay. What would I roll?
There really isn't much of a description for them. So
You need to make it up.
No,
most
it's
wood
fine.
elves,
I'm trying to.
however, if I recall, are usually more of a bronze, like a tan skin, probably brownish black hair.
How would you do? What would be a roll to check? Huh.
I would like to check, huh?
Sorry. What would be the role that you would do to check to do like self-reflection to like look at your like to contemplate your feelings?
Ooh, judging by my past
In
experience.
that case, that would probably be a wisdom check.
Yeah.
Like a
Theories,
wisdom check?
Ongoing feelings about
It
race.
depends on what you're trying to
No.
do here. So let me message me what you're trying to do here, and I'll kind of give you an idea.
Okay. Hold on.
Because normally how it works, or how I handle it, is if you're trying to reflect on something or make a decision for your character on how they would react to something, it would be okay. If it is something out of character for your, or out of something that your character would not normally do, it would normally be higher than your DC or higher than your wisdom score as your DC. If it's below, then it's whatever is in character for your, or what is normal for your character. So in this case,
Wait.
I'd probably say that would be the higher DC. So if you want to go ahead and roll a wisdom check.
Okay.
Not a wisdom
Wisdom.
saving throw though. A check.
Yeah. So just a regular wisdom check.
Yes.
And
Against your score as your DC.
wait, where's that at? Sorry.
So whatever your wisdom score is.
Oh,
so for
okay,
example,
gotcha,
16,
gotcha.
18, whatever.
Fuck.
Okay.
It's real high.
So that is.
You have ruined.
Why is there a 3 + 1? What? Why is there a
don't know.
+1 there?
Because you're
check your
re-rolling once. No.
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 Hold on. I think I know why.
He's.
Do I have Bardic on?
No. Let me check.
I mean, you can count just the
Uh,
roll. It's an 18.
Why is this guy throwing away an automaton?
Who's doing
What?
that?
Do you not hear that?
I think that's just supposed to be a door closing.
Oh.
Is that what it sounds? Literally like someone taking an automaton and going.
Yeah, I don't know what caused that. I'm very confused by that.
It's the music.
I'm
in the
just gonna go ahead and
background.
ignore the +1 because it's so that would be 21 instead of 22.
Mhm.
Okay, that's fine.
So in that case, whisper,
Whisper, whisper.
whispers.
Whispers in the dark.
So what
The
happens now?
whispering is especially effective when you say whisper out loud.
Thierry is gonna flip the table.
Effie?
There we go.
Oh.
I'm just whispering here and
Mhm.
typing. It's fine. I have to concentrate on typing so I don't make mistakes. here,
Gotcha.
more than
Sorry.
anything. And also so I can get my thoughts across.
Okay. I take my hat off and I hold it in front of me, and that's it.
Okay.
Uh,
So, is there anything I can help you with, or
Yeah, since we're new to the neighborhood, can you recommend any other shops around here we should check out? I definitely want to come back here when I have use of your services.
well, I'm glad to hear that. What I can tell you, from the area around here, we've kind of gotten to know each other over the years. Couple doors down, you'll find a couple of different shops. One would be the Bent Nail, which I suspect if you're moving into the manor across the street, your best bet would probably be heading to the Bent Nail. He specializes. Now it is run by a half elf. He's a carpenter and a woodcarver. He's very good at what he does. He goes by the name of Talisolvanar or Tally Fellbranch. He works on ornate wooden furniture as well as bows and crossbows. Seems to be, as I mentioned, very good at what he does. The other would be across the street from the Bent Nail, which would be Steam and Steel. Usually during the day time hours, they may be closed at this point. It's unmistakable when you see the smoke and steam billowing out from pretty much all of the windows and doors around this place. They specialize in making metal weapons, armor, and tools. It is operated by a married couple, a fire genasi named Embrick, and a water genasi named Avani, or Avi, excuse me, AVI. If you want any of the spellings, please let me know. Both are members
Yes.
of the most careful order of skilled smiths and metal forgers. I shit you not, that is the actual name of it. As an armorer, Avi also belongs to the Splendid Order of Armorers, Locks, and Finesmiths. Embrick usually tends the forge, and he's an expert at what he does with his weapons. And Avi uses his capability to quench the steel and work the armor and
He
so on and
pees
so
on
forth.
it. He pees on the steel
Why?
because he's quenching it. He's a water fanasi.